I was raised on a cattle and crop farm in Perry County from the age of 1 year old. The coal ash spill in Tennessee occurred back in December. We're just concerned that in order to clean that situation up in Tennessee, the problem is being shifted down here for us to tend to when we didn't want it to start with.
Perry County is one of the poorest counties in Alabama. Unemployment sits at 17%. Businesses are shuttered up and down Main Street. And a third of all households live below the poverty line. So when a holding pond broke at a Tennessee power plant and released millions of tons of coal ash into the environment, Perry County commissioners made a bid, ultimately successful, to dispose of the coal ash at a local landfill. The ash contains arsenic, lead, and other heavy metals. But it also brings with it more than $3 million in expected fees for the county, as well as some 30 jobs.
I'm Reverend James R. Murdock. I'm 68 years old. I live less than 500 feet away from the landfill. There's the history of these landfills. They targeted poor, black, uneducated, economic deprived communities, I think, to put the landfill in.
Don't let anybody tell you that your school is all right. We just missed it.
Commissioner Albert Turner Jr. hosts a local talk radio show. He dismisses any charges of racism.
The economic racism would have taken place had EPA and TVA had not awarded this contract to us. It would have gone to another area, which may not have been black, which may not have been poor. That's when it would have been economic racism, because you wouldn't want us to move and pull ourselves up by our bootstraps.
My name is Ellis Long. I'm from Uniontown originally. My family built the house that we're in 1840. I say that there's no amount of money, no number of jobs that would justify accepting this sort of refuse, and which will affect our future, our children, our children's children.
I'm really upset about the fact that people weren't consulted. I'm upset about the fact when we knew anything, when all these citizens knew anything, they had it set in motion, and they said it's a done deal.
Johnny Flowers was a county commissioner for 18 years, before being defeated for supporting the creation of the landfill. He also supports the disposal of coal ash here, in part because of the unique thick soil under the landfill, known as Selma chalk. He insists that the water supply is safe.
This soil here to us is like the oil is for Texans. The Texas soil produces oil, and this soil here for us in this part of the community is the best thing for a landfill. That fact is all it's good for. And I believe that God gave each community what it needs to survive.
One thing is certain, hundreds of boxcars loaded with coal ash are arriving every week. A total of about 3 million tons of coal ash will be dumped in Perry County, and county commissioners are lobbying for even more, which would bring much needed money and jobs, but at a cost too high for many residents.